So Italian band Frozen Crown, a brand where not just musical proficiency, but being drop dead gorgeous or devilishly handsome are prerequisites for admission, are back with their fourth studio album, Call of the North. I first discovered Frozen Crown through single Never Ending, and while that song wasn't really a microcosm of the album Crowned in Frost, it did do enough to put the band on my radar, and did enough for me to purchase their first album, The Fallen King. I bring this up because fans who like the more softer approach of those first two albums, but not the much more heavier third album, Winterbane, may not like Call of the North as much as I do. And I would even go as far as to say that Call of the North is no longer a power metal album. Now don't get me wrong, some of the main tenets of that genre are still here, including those big colossal choruses, but it's now just one element in this amalgamation of styles which make up Call of the North. Frontwoman Jade Etro continues to prove what a goddess she is with her absolutely incredible voice, and it doesn't matter whether she's singing over the acoustic guitars of Victorious, the piano keys of Until the End, or the quite frankly barbaric and almost doom metal riff of Black Heart. It fits perfectly, and she is one of the many reasons why you should be listening to Frozen Crown. Giving you a track-by-track analysis of Call of the North would be an exercise in futility, as the standard is so high throughout. But if I was to single out a couple of songs, I would have to go with the excellent title track and the absolutely barn-burning closing song Far Away as being favourites of mine. One of my main criticisms with Call of the North is to do with the production and the double layering of voices in particular. And while I do want my albums to have the polish of a studio, I also want them to capture the rawness of a live performance, and double tracking the singing voices somewhat inhibits this for me. On top of this, if you're someone like me who listens to a lot of their music on the go through headphones, this becomes far more pronounced and the voices more conflict than harmonise with one another, and it sounds much better when this layering is not present. But this is more of a pet peeve than a criticism, and it certainly doesn't take away from just how excellent Call of the North is, and it will be up to each listener's subjective take to decide on how much of a factor this actually is. So overall, Call of the North is an absolutely killer album, certainly Frozen Crown's best for me, and you should go out and buy this right away.